Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the board game Obsession, and we'll be discussing my favorite mechanics in the game. So this won't be a full rules teach of the game. I'll link in the description below a rules overview and playthrough that I find to be very insightful in case you're looking to learn more about the game to see if it's a game for you or not. But today I'm going to focus on the mechanic of how the tiles, cards, and workers intertwine together in this game. And so the overview of Obsession is that you are sort of that Downton Abbey style family looking to solidify your prestige within the community by arranging marriages and setting up different events to have to be the most popular family. And so it's played over a series of rounds, and on your turn, everyone has a little player board like this. You're going to select one of your event tiles to take place. And so everyone starts with 5 of the same events, and they are double-sided tiles. And each event tells you how many guests can be part of it, what type of workers are needed to activate the event, and then it will also show you a benefit that you'll receive from holding that event. So you'll select one of the events as the activity for your turn. To go along with that, you'll also be playing cards from your hand, which represent the different guests and people within your family and that you've had over to your estate to that have the potential to be part of this event. And then you also have these different worker meeples that there's all different types that can be used to assist different people and host different events. And so those are the 3 different parts that you are trying to balance on your turn. And so how a turn would work is if we chose to do the Bowling Green event, it allows 2 gentry to be part of this event. So say we had Mr. Walters and Mr. Wadsworth. We chose to have these 2 attend the Bowling Green event. We have to look at the bottom corner and we see that we need 1 valet for him to be part of the event. And so we would need a valet and a footsman to be able to satisfy the requirements to play all these things, because the event needs a footsman and Mr. Wadsworth needs a valet. And to know if we have those available is if you look at the bottom of each player board, this will show you what workers you have available each round. And so say those were in our available service space, we would expend those workers, putting them in the expended space there. And we would then gain the benefits of not only Mr. Walters, but also Mr. Wadsworth and the event reward as well. So in that turn, we would gain $300, or I don't know what the currency term is for them. We would get a level 1 guest. We'd also gain 1 prestige, and then we would have the option to either gain $100 more or gain an additional prestige. And so you're balancing these because once cards are played from your hand, those guests won't come back to your hand until you've passed. When you've taken the action on different events, they'll flip over, becoming slightly less powerful as you take them, but will be getting you more victory points at the end of the game. And the staff that worked the event will go into your expended area, and then when your next turn happens, they'll shift into the servants' quarters. So not all of your staff will be available at any given round or any given turn, which this whole puzzle of figuring out which tiles you want to play to get the rewards to flip, coupled with which guests and family members you want to play from your hand, because and balancing the cycle of what workers you have available or not, is a really fun puzzle in Obsession that is what draws me to the game a ton. That sounded weird, but that's what really draws me to the game. And so I think that's the main thing I want to focus on in this video, because that whole puzzle and the way that those all intertwine together, because the workers not only are needed for your cards, but also the tiles you play, and having enough money to buy different additional event tiles that'll give you bigger bonuses later on, coupled with starting to earn enough prestige where you can start to play these guests that require you to have a higher reputation to be able to play. I guess all these are one, but in the level 2 prestige guests, they'll have a little number up here that shows you how much reputation you have to have for them to even be able to hang with you. So that whole puzzle is really fascinating to me, and that's my favorite part of Obsession. Comment down below what your favorite parts are of Obsession. I find the game to be very enjoyable, and if you like this style of content, feel free to subscribe. I post my favorite mechanic videos every Monday. Have a good one.